Okay. So we have a confirmed price for Mario Kart World. Now, this has made people extremely upset, but Mario Kart World is retailing for $79.99. That's $80 fucking dollars for people who can't count, okay? $80 for a video game, not a we're talking base video game. We're not talking about a collector's edition, okay, with a fucking Mario statue, okay? We're talking about a standard edition. Now, me personally, while this is a hefty price, but the game looks very fucking good. I will be buying this. But here's the catch. Okay, there is a catch. Let's go through this and then we'll get into that. Nintendo Switch 2 price confirmed. Mario Kart will cost $80. As promised, Nintendo revealed a lot about the Switch 2 during today's Direct, including its June 5th, 2025 release date. However, the Direct ended without any mention of how much the console will cost. The detail was saved until after the presentation ended, when pre-order details for the Switch went live. Fans have been trying to predict where Nintendo might land on a Switch 2 price, and if you have guessed if you have guessed $450, you'd be correct. The Switch 2's base price will be $449.99. However, there will also be a bundle that includes the newly revealed Mario Kart World for $499.99. A pretty good deal considering how much the game is going to cost if bought separately. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, if you get your hands on the bundle for Mario Kart 9, aka Mario Kart World, you will pay $30 less than what you would if you bought this game physically, digitally, whatever. You will pay basically $50 for this game if you buy the bundle. So you're saving $30. You're saving $30. So I say to all of you out there, you get your hands on a bundle. You get your hands on this pre-order bundle. Granted, it is a physical, it is not a physical copy. It is a digital copy of the game, but you're saving $30. Okay? So that is a good thing. That is a good thing. You're saving that $30 fucking dollars. Okay? $80 is a lot of money for a video game. But from what I've seen from this game, it may be worth it. Okay? But if you want to save that cash, get your hand on a bundle. Okay? The Mario Kart World page is already live, and while you have to scroll pretty far to find it, how much the launch game is going to cost has been confirmed at $79.99. That means you'll save $30 if you buy the MK World bundle instead. The standalone price will come as quite a shock, though. Nintendo only launched one game, $70 on the original Switch, The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, and has seemingly decided to leapfrog that and potentially set a new standard for the next generation. Here's the problem with that, okay? The problem with that is if Nintendo is making this a standard, okay, $80 for their games going forward. Obviously, not every game is going to be $80. We saw that certain games are still going to cost $60. So the problem with this is that when this happens, other companies are going to be expecting to do the same. Right now, you got Rockstar in the corner rubbing their hands together like, yeah, hell yeah. We know Nintendo's got a massive fan base. We're going to see how much these players are going to play for Mario Kart World, okay? And when they pay this price and we see those numbers rise and we see how much they've sold day one, then and only then we know we can sell Grand Theft Auto 6 at $100. And that's the problem. The problem is that a lot of these companies are going to start doing the same thing, and a lot of companies will get away with it. There's some giants out there that are going to get away with it. Nintendo as a whole, any first party game for Nintendo, they can fucking already off the bat get away with that shit. Nintendo shit sells like fucking hotcakes. People are going to buy it regardless of that fucking price. Rockstar, anything Rockstar touches, Rockstar can make GTA 6 $200. Guarantee people will buy that shit. Okay? They are setting a standard for the price of video games. It's not like back in the day, okay, when games cost $20, $30, $40. Maybe not 20, but $30, $40, right? Back in the 90s, okay? They're setting a standard saying that it is okay to raise the price every generation on video games. Inflation is going up, right? Every year gets more expensive just to live in general. Rent, mortgage, food, gas, and now video games. It's not sacred anymore, okay? The price for these things just continue to rise. And video games, they're picking up on it, and they're going to continue to do it. And with companies like Nintendo that sit here and, you know, they put these games out at this price tag, you know, it's absolutely insane to me that that's something that is okay to do. And I'm a part of the problem. I know that I will purchase games like this, games that I think are absolutely great, games that I think are worth it. And I know that's an issue. And of course, when people buy things and their numbers go up, then that gives them the right to continue to do that. And the only way that that's going to change is if people like me stop buying the shit. But who's going to do that? Who's going to just not buy Mario Kart? I mean, there's going to be a ton of people out here who are going to buy Mario Kart. There's going to be a ton of people out here who are buying Grand Theft Auto. But expect that Grand Theft Auto price to rise. Expect that Grand Theft Auto 6 price to be $100. Because if Nintendo's getting away with this, Rockstar is going to get away with it. Activision, come like Call of Duty next generation, maybe even sometime the remainder of this generation, expect to see the prices rise for games like Call of Duty as well. Like I said, there's giants in the industry, publishers, developers that will raise these prices because they know they can, because they know that they have the fan base, and they know that you know, they're going to make a lot of money off of it. So that's the thing, man. I mean, to me and to a lot of people, I know people feel like it's betrayal. A lot of people are already complaining about the price of the Switch being $450, which in my opinion, I think it's a great price. I think the jump from what the Nintendo Switch used to look like to what it looks like now, and the features that it has, I think is warranted for the price. You had almost 10 years to get it together and save some money for a new console. If you can't get it at launch, understandable, man. A lot of people don't have $450 to shelve out at launch to buy it. But there's people out there that will buy it. There's people that don't have it that are going to buy it. There's people that are going to buy it for their kids because, you know, they love their kids. They want to give their kids a good gift, you know, so there's people that will do it, you know, and I'm not saying that $450 is not a lot of money, because it is. But I think with the features that it has, I think it's an okay price. It ain't $500, it ain't $600, it ain't $700. Thank goodness, right? But and of course it's only $500 if you get that bundle, but you're saving money. You're getting a game, you're paying $50 for a game that actually costs $80, okay? So I don't know, guys. I think this is crazy. And I think that, like I said, it just becomes a standard in the industry. Nintendo already knew that they were going to be able to get away with this. And you can expect games like maybe even Metroid Prime to cost an arm and a leg. You can expect games like new Zelda games in the future to cost an arm and a leg. You can expect these games to continue to rise in price. it's going to happen. It ain't going to change. There's nothing about it that changes. Like I said, inflation goes up, right? So things are going to cost a little bit more to make, and then they're going to sell it at a higher price to make sure that they get back what they put into the product, right? So I don't know I don't know, guys. You let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think $80 is too much? Will you be saving your money and buying the bundle and saving that $30? And also, will you be getting a Switch 2? So, I should have been like, oh, are you going to get the Switch 2 and then get the bundle? Either way, you guys knew what I meant. So let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.